Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fleet Command as we continue with the single missions. So today, went a little too far there. We are doing He's Added Again. As you can see, we are well into the last page on our single mission chart. Anything below South China Slugfest is these are basically the missions I made into the user mission format. I don't remember what that one was. And that's our save game. So that's what the different colors denote. Obviously, gold stars are fleet command missions you haven't done yet, and have done apparently. I guess just the text color changes. But this like cyan colored star is a save game, while these green stars are user-made missions. So anyways, let's go into He's Added Again. Battle group operations in the Persian Gulf.
A well-run ship is like a smooth machine, precise, efficient. Everybody does their job. The art of command comes from bringing order to chaos. Battle, by its very nature, is chaotic.
Mission tasking. Number 1. The carrier battle group, CVBG, is to provide the battles, I can't talk today, is to prepare the battle space and provide defensive cover for the amphibious ready group, ARG, that is in transit to stations south of the Iraqi coast. Number 2, be prepared to conduct strikes against Iraqi targets in defense of Kuwait. Number 3, keep aircraft ready for reconnaissance and strike missions. We're actually going to read the intel right away because there is some critical intel for this message. Iran-Iraq relations are not improved. However, the situation in the Gulf is such that the armed forces of both nations are considered hostile to the U.S. Iraq is again attacking Kuwaiti forces and will attack U.S. forces that are positioned to defend Kuwait. Iran presents the U.S. interference in the region and can be expected to react in a hostile manner, especially if there is no immediate benefit to Iraq's military operations. So, to that end, we are going to be launching all of our Tomcat, well, not all of them, but a good number of them.
Green deck, launch aircraft, will do.
I rebooted it, and this game still feels slow. It's been very buggy lately, and I do not know why. Actually, don't do that. That might bug it out even more. I need 2 Hornets for anti-surface warfare. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get 8 on strike. Up and going. Oh, no. I still want you to launch. Let's bring some Seahawks to the Alert 15 because there will be... let's drop you to the Alert 50. I want to free up that catapult. And let's launch a pair of Vikings. Okay. And then we will have some intelligence, so... I would put you on Alert 15, but I can't. Alright, so hopefully we don't get bugged out this time, because I actually did basically complete this mission, but the game bugged out on me to where... Alright, you return the base. I will launch you when I am good and ready. But I basically completed the mission...
Birds away, track 2, 9, 3,
yeah.
2, 9,
and
will do, roger, out. Missile away, track 2, can do, out.
I basically completed the mission, and basically the game bugged out. So this is the Iranian airport, by the way. It's on the Iranian side of the border. This is the Iraqi airport that we got to be careful, because there is a neutral airport somewhere in there. But I basically finished the mission. There's like a target you got to identify there, and that you eventually get tasked with identifying there. And then there's fuck it, we're not gonna bother with this. And then so you gotta get an aircraft in position to identify the target, and then you gotta hit it with tomahawks. And I had done that. I did the identifying part, but the bug was such that whenever... Okay, well, we can pick them up. The bug was such that whenever you actually, like, identified a target, it would disappear. And I don't know why, like, everything started doing that, but it did. Oh, he got another Phoenix off. Fuck. Alright, you get out of there. Let's see. So basically our goal is the Iranians are the bigger threat, right? For now at least, because of their harpoon. So you're one of the ones I want, as well as you. You guys go there.
Will do. Roger out.
So basically, because like all the objects disappeared, even like the missiles the SAM sites were firing were disappearing, which was really fucking annoying. And then it's like I flew another aircraft over there, and I can't do anything with it because everything's disappeared. So you are. We have a Seawolf there.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Wilco. Roger.
We will send ASW assets to assist there.
Weapon away. Identify track
290. You might expect the enemy to launch like a bunch of bombers at you, but they actually don't for some reason.
Kill track 2939. Affirmative out. Weapon away. Track 293.
Even that, it's like okay, they're hitting my Tomahawk missile, which is actually kind of the point. So let's launch another one.
Roger out. Take assigned station out. Affirmative out. Roger. Affirmative out.
All right, you can rescue that pilot. Oh, right, he's still in the air.
Can do.
Well, head over that way. He'll
Affirmative.
be out of the air eventually.
Can do. Roger out. Out.
Knock him out.
Engage track 2948. Roger. Birds away. Track 2. Can do. Roger. Out.
All right, where are you? You're on search orders. Radar's on, everyone.
Affirmative
Oh.
out. Can do out.
Nope.
Roger.
There we go.
out. Destroyed track 2939. Can do. Roger. Out. Killed track 294.
All right, he's out of there.
Kill track 2934. Out. Birds away. Track 2934. Kill track 2934. Affirmative.
Oh, we got another Iranian Tomcat, Iranian MiG-31.
Track 2934. Missile away. Track 2938. Engage track 2952.
All right, keep it coming with the slow stream of Tomahawks here.
Emergency emitter bearing 309. Emergency emitter bearing 399. Return to base. Affirmative. Track 2948 is history.
All right, let's get you going.
Can do. Affirmative out.
There was another Tomcat here. Here we go.
Can do. Can do. Can do. Roger.
Kuwaitis are entering the fray. They are actually the orange guys, and they are allied to us. Do I have anyone attacking 2952? I do not. Let's see here.
Taking track 2952. Will do. Roger out.
There we go.
Splash track 2934. Missile away. Track 2958. Engaging track 2946. Roger out.
All right.
Track 295.
So we've got the situation kind of in hand now.
It's toast. Killing track 2951. Affirmative. Roger out.
We can see we're
Toast. Take track 29.
we're basically knocking them down as they come up into the air.
2967.
Yep, we got another Tomcat. Those are the biggest threat because of their Phoenix missiles. So you knock him out.
Track 2961. Roger.
He's gonna be hostile probably. The ones going south are generally hostile.
Affirmative. Will do. Out.
And then the ones heading north eventually will be
Return to home plate.
you're out of
Will do.
Phoenix missiles. I swear to God, if you hit the ground.
2958. Kill track 2968. Roger.
And I think as far as the game is concerned, because Iran and Iraq are both hostile to us, they are by default friendly to each other. What do we lose? One Tomcat? Alright.
Birds away, track 2961.
That's unfortunate, but...
Engaging track 2968. Missile away, track 2968.
Alright.
It's history. Kill track 2961. Roger.
Alright, good job,
2964.
Kuwaitis.
Killing track 2903.
Alright, anyone else set to patrol?
Emergency racket track 2905. Identified as
Engaging
hostile
track
surface.
2975. Will do. Roger. Out. Birds
Alright.
away. Track
Identify track
2975.
2906.
Alright. We're not doing terrible, but we could be doing better. Where are all these Kuwaiti AMRAAMs coming from? This guy, I guess?
Splash track 2968.
Okay, you got an adder out.
Can do.
Move to evade.
Emergency racket bearing track 2906. Identified as hostile
Track
surface.
2986.
You are set to patrol, so you do that.
2964.
Oh yeah, he's definitely hostile. You're gonna be our next target. Let's get another Tomcat in the air. Actually get two more in the air.
Green deck, launch aircraft. Will go out.
Classified track 2918. Will do.
Alright, are we in harm range? Yes.
Can do, Roger.
Come on down so we can use our harm missiles. And it looks like we got a Tomahawk breaking through. So, god damn, the game is bugging out again. I get this weird stuttering too. I don't know if it's just too many assets on the field and the engine itself can't handle it, but it's like, obviously this is
Can do, out.
I told you to go up.
Can do, out.
You motherfuckers.
Weapon away. Killing track 2986. Can do. Will do. Roger. Out.
Alright.
Track 3009.
Evade.
Kill track.
Okay, we knocked out the airport, so that'll be the end of the Iranians.
Can do, out. Can do, out. Can do, Roger, out.
You can see the Iraqis here even trying to help shoot down that Tomahawk, but okay, I see he has not landed yet.
It's history. Take track
Alright, he's
3,
gonna be hostile.
2. Can do.
You can return to base.
Track 2. Return to base. Can do, out. Birds away. Track 2994.
Yeah, you're hostile. Okay. I got all the confirmation I needed.
It's history. Engage track 2999. Will do.
And you're getting a little too close, I think.
Weapon away. Track 2994. Will do. Roger. Out.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know where this adder is going off to, but
2, 3.
Birds away. Track.
all right.
Track 3, 2, 5. Engaging track 2. Missile away. Track 2. Missile away. Track 2905. It's toast. Weapon away. Track 2905. Missile away.
All right, pull back.
Will do. Roger, out.
We don't want you getting shot by their guns. They got a fencer coming in on an attack vector. He should almost be in AMRAAM range. We can hit him with... He'll die to something today. There we go.
2994. It's history. Take track 3012. Affirmative.
Alright, we got more Phoenix missiles inbound.
Toast. Engage track 2. Track
Yeah.
291. VID is neutral surface. Track 2. 9.
Alright, good. You can...
Will do. Roger. Out. Will do. Out.
Now that I got a pair of Orions.
Birds away. Track.
You can see our submarines engaging somebody, but we don't know who.
Can do.
Track 2.
Alright, so it looks like our harm missiles had some good hits on the Bobber And the Alvand. All right, more hostiles destroyed. Okay, you can return the station.
Can do. Out.
So now we just have to defeat the Iranian Navy, the Iraqi Air Force, and we should be good to go.
Track 2902. Can do. Roger. Out. Kill track 2906.
All right. Yeah, I kind of figured.
Will do. Out. Will do. Roger. Out. Can do. Roger. Out. Identify track.
Should be able to safely identify that target now.
Track 30.
There's a frog foot.
It's history. Engage track.
Return to base.
935. Roger.
Return to base.
Will do. Affirmative. Out.
Destroyed. Track 2905.
Give me another Tomcat in the air. I think we're okay. That's both ships destroyed there. I think we're really putting the hurt on them. You can identify him.
966. Roger. Out. Can do. Roger. Out.
No big rush. I'm sure he's civilian, but I do like to be fully aware of my battle space. I don't know what he was doing with that SM-2 Sam. You're coming at Mach 2, so you're obviously hostile.
It's toast. Engage track 3068.
All right, there's a frog foot gone. Return the base.
Can do. Roger.
Immediate
Out.
tasking received.
It's history. Killing track 3068. Out.
Cold cat, cold cat.
God damn it, that's going to be one of our Tomcats.
Can do. Out. Affirmative. Out. Will do.
That pisses me off.
Merged away. Track 3068.
But hopefully we won't have to deal with that too much more. So you did notice, or you might have noticed, we received some immediate tasking. Immediate tasking received. Reconnaissance tasking. Intelligence sources report that the Iraqi High Military Command is operating from an installation near Nazariya, vicinity of 3050 North, 4650 or 4605 East. Send aircraft on reconnaissance missions to identify the location of the command post in use. This information is vital to the planning of strike missions. All right, so we will send a strike package of an ES-3 Viking, all 4 Prowlers, and 4 Strike Hornets.
Green deck. Get those aircraft airborne. Wilco.
Actually, before you return the base, I want to see if we're still subject to the stupid bug or not. And I think we might be. All right, what's that? MiG-25 Foxbat, you're still hostile. You have Phoenix, go.
Take track 2940. Can do. Out. Merged away. Track 2940. Track
My kill.
2940
Another frogfoot.
is history.
All right. Really, is no one... Why is no one... I told multiple people to identify this. I don't know why they aren't.
Can do. Out. Affirmative.
Wait. You identify it.
Identify track 290.
You return the base.
Home plate. Affirmative.
Returning
Yeah, you return the base. Damn it, we got that weird stuttering bug again. I wonder if this was a Windows update thing, because Windows did try to update to 24H2, and I promptly uninstalled it. For whatever reason, it wouldn't let me stop it, which is weird, because I have an app that lets me, like, block Windows updates, and for whatever reason, it didn't block that, so it got forcibly installed on my computer. I uninstalled it, but I'm wondering if this is, like, hangover or something from that. Oh, we have aircraft launching, I think, from this guy. Looks like the Kuwaiti Hornets are heading in there.
Roger.
No.
Out. PID track 290.
All right, we have a hostile pilot.
Out. Out.
Not sure if he's going to be Iraqi or Iranian. It honestly doesn't matter either way. We'll pick him up and interrogate him. All right.
Will do.
Roger.
Can do. Out. Affirmative. Out. Will do. Roger.
So what I'm doing here is just kind of spreading them out so they don't all run into each other when I tell them to go to the same location, which is going to be up there,
Will do. Will do.
because I don't want them too close to each other.
Roger.
Weapon away. Track to
Roger.
All right, what do we got here? A hostile dock. Very scary. But at least this aircraft isn't subject to the bug.
Roger. Affirmative. Affirmative.
All right, what's our EM comm status?
Will do.
The Hornets, I at least want their radars on.
Roger. Out. Weapon away. Track 2902.
Roger.
And then give me 2 Tomcats to cover them.
Immediately. Roger.
You can see the Kuwaiti Hornets are doing some work here. But, took down another frogfoot. So they don't have much protecting them at this point.
Track 2902.
Return the base.
Is proceeding to base. Can do. Roger. Out.
And you can see our sub, if you didn't notice it earlier, our submarine has engaged somebody here. But we don't know who.
Roger.
Focus your search over there. Alright, we got you returning the base.
Cold cat, cold cat.
Motherfucker! Whew. Almost collided there.
Affirmative. Out. Can do. Can do. Roger.
Alright, so we got our massive strike package going. They're doing stuff we can't see. We don't have a radar data link, so... Let's see, is this gonna bug out or not? That's the question. Alright, we got a hostile airport. We will engage.
Engaging track 2.
Allocate 1 Tomahawk missile to the strike.
Taking station. We'll go. Out.
I think these guys are all returning. You don't have a full Phoenix load, so you return. Alright, we got hostile SAM site. So this is going to be useful for that reason. Just being able to see the SAM sites even.
Pilot recovered.
Alright. Head to the next one then.
Roger. Will do. Roger. Out. Can do.
Yeah, I think they're realizing there's not really any more air targets for them to go after.
2916. VID as
Alright,
neutral
turn the
service.
base.
Proceed
We didn't
to
exactly
base.
look,
Affirmative. Out.
but we have,
Affirmative. Out.
so we have a Burke paired with the, was it the Eisenhower? Yes. We have a Burke paired with the Eisenhower up north. So that's the Ross and the Eisenhower. And then we have the Barry providing close support for
Roger.
the Frederick,
Affirmative.
the Essex,
Will do. Out.
and the Wasp.
Wilco out.
Now, last time I did have the Wasp and the Essex as well, but they were changed a bit. He was over here instead. The Frederick was actually, instead of it being a Newport landing ship tank, I actually had a Harper's Ferry landing ship dock, and then I actually had a Ticonderoga instead of the Barry. So some randomization going on there that we can see.
Proceed to base. Roger. Out.
All right. What are you doing? You can return the base. I think I think at this point, the Kuwaitis probably got most of the air assets. There we go. The Tariq was the ship that was being hunted, or the submarine that our submarine was hunting, and now he's gone. So I just want to see who else is going to fire at us. I'll just put a mark above the hostiles here. Should be good enough.
Kill track 2907. Can do.
All right. Well, there's the. There's the enemy airfield, the Iraqi one this time. And actually, I'm going to be really daring. I have the coordinates from last time still. I saved the picture so I don't have to constantly flip back and forth to the tasking screen, because that is so fun. Because actually, the tasking screen displays in the same resolution as the menu, which I blow those up. So it's easier to see on the video, but they're like 640 by 480. They're fucking tiny. 3049, 4605. Yeah, so you are the command center, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I'm almost tempted to...
Roger. Can do. Out.
If I could get some verification of that, that would be nice. All right, the Foxtrots don't have radar, and I know that message is blinking. I think that's mostly just telling me about the down pilot that we recovered. The Kuwaitis actually didn't eject this time when they lost aircraft. And we got the stuttering again for some reason, which I hate. Which should not be happening. So I'm sorry if it gets annoying listening to me bitch about it, but ooh, oh yeah, that's not a war crime at all. Hey, that's where all those frog foots were coming from. I wonder if they expended a lot of their SAMs against the Kuwaitis, and now they're on reload, and that's why they aren't attacking my Tomcat isn't being attacked. All right. So, intel, high priority intelligence message received. Location of the command post, intercepts from building at 3049 north, 4605 east. Indicate that senior military command personnel are present and are directing operations from that location. Immediate tasking received. Strike tasker. Launch Tomahawk strikes against the Iraqi command installation located at 3049 north, 4605 east, expected to be heavily defended with surface-to-air missiles. So that's going to be this guy. So we're going to do that now, and we will...
Engaging track 2910. We'll go out. Missile away. Track 291.
We'll launch two just in case. But one should be enough. And what we're going to do here...
Can do. Roger. Out. Can do. Out.
is we're going to start jamming these suckers, and we're going to hit them with Mavericks. So that should give you a little more operating freedom.
Affirmative, out. Roger, out. Weapon away. Track 2913. Will do. Roger, out.
All right.
Out.
No need for you to. So I like how you can use any aircraft, although I prefer to use the ES-3 Viking for the recon, just because technically they're the ones that are equipped to do it. You return the base.
Return to home plate. Affirmative, out. Will do, out. Roger.
Track 2913 is history.
All right, where's my other jammer? Oh, that must have been you.
Out. Can do.
There's one SAM site down. He can't get a lock now that he's being jammed.
Will do. Out. Will do. Roger. Out.
Let's jam you. And they got a couple targets over there. Let's start nailing their airport with Mavericks.
908. Can do. Roger.
Missile away. Track 2914.
Killing track 2908. Can do. Roger. Out.
All right.
Away. Track 2908. Missile away. Track 290.
Yeah.
Away. Track
They're coming back.
208.
Kill track 291. It's toast. Engage track 2.
All right.
908. Can do. Out. Missile away. Track 2.
Roger.
Let's identify the rest of these targets then.
Can do.
Kill track
All right, their airport has been
298.
destroyed. So we can remove that mark, that mark, that mark. I have a suspicion that there's a SAM site here as well, but until I know which one. Earn a base. There is indeed a SAM site. Oh, he doesn't have any Mavericks left. Give him a hand, and then identify west.
Roger out. Will do. Roger out.
Oh, is it just the one? Jam it then. Fuck it. I thought there were two. And I don't know why you got roped into coming here, so you return.
Out. Destroyed. Track 2911.
Yep, enemy command center. And as I suspected,
Can do. Out.
we have another hostile SAM site, which I will try to use harm missiles on.
Kill track 2.
And you can return the base. We got our, now we get officially got our intelligence.
Can do. Roger. Out.
Oh, you have a Maverick. But you're also pretty far away, so cancel. That's the pilot we're picking up. I like how the Kuwaitis are patrolling above him. Alright, that went nowhere.
I got him. Kill track 2912. Can do. Missile away.
Maybe you can
Take
knock him out.
912. Will do. Out. Missile away.
Is this radar off?
912.
Okay, you actually get back there. I need you. I need your Maverick.
Out.
Proceed to base.
Out. Proceed to base. Will do.
Return the base.
Roger.
What the fuck is tanking my frame rate? I swear to God. Like, this is the first time I've actually ever had this happen, so I'm not sure if this is like an engine limitation from how many active objects are on the map right now. We can see there's quite a few. I mean, it's controlling two AIs. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, here comes the Tomahawk, so...
Taking track 2912. Roger.
But as long as that SAM site is jammed, he won't be launching in support of that command center.
Will do. Out.
Mission
Kill
complete.
track
Report for debrief.
292.
There we go.
Missile away. Track 2912.
I don't know where the pilot is. I know the Kuwaitis... They strafing him? Is that why that Hornet was there? Were they strafing him?
Track 2912.
Oh my God, they're war criming.
Roger. Out.
Will do.
Oh, return the base.
Will do.
And we did get our own mission complete. So, yeah, I think we'll return the base. Mission complete, report for debrief. Well done. All targets destroyed. And then we can see our mission here was down pilot has been picked up. At this point, I'm confident everyone can return the base. So let's quit before this bugs out even more. 80%? Really? 80%? That's kind of low. All right, so we lost one Hornet killed by an Iranian Tomcat with a Phoenix, one Tomcat killed by an Iranian Tomcat with a Phoenix, one Tomcat on a Cold Cat, another Tomcat on a Cold Cat, a third Tomcat on a Cold Cat, dear God. But we destroyed 3 airports. We destroyed the Bobber, the Elvand, a dock, a bunch of Iranian Tomcats, MiG-31, Su-24 Fencers, Su-25 Frogfoots, MiG-31 Foxhounds, some Iraqi stuff too, a bunch of SAM sites, the command center, and then where's the submarine? There is the Tark, killed by the Seawolf with the ad cap. What? Are you fucking shitting me? That's why we're at 80%. I never ordered. Can you have neutral aircraft at a hostile airport? I don't think I've ever seen that before, but assigned task surveillance report. Successful surveillance operation command center located. Target destroyed. All Baghdad targets were destroyed, completing the mission. I thought we were in a different city. Okay, so yada yada stuff's going on. We can see the Tark was immediately, more or less immediately, detected by our submarine who counter-launched. Okay, where did that Beechcraft turboprop come from? Was he there at the start of the mission? No. Okay, Foxbat. Yes? Yeah, okay, so he was there at the start of the mission. Another one coming up from there. Okay, so there's the air battle. I did see a neutral here. No, they had civilians at the Iranian airport. Oh, that is dirty. I've never seen that before. All right, well, I'll take responsibility for that one, but we can say they were full of Republican guards. So fuck them. And you can see all of our friendly Kuwaiti Hornets here. Really, that's the only other question is what happened to this down pilot. There's their giant strike package. Yeah, that's an attack. Yeah, the Kuwaiti strafed him. So that was, yeah. So, yeah. And in the end, freedom, democracy prevail, yada yada. Alright, so that was a very buggy mission with some interesting twists. And actually, I gotta try that out for myself now. Yeah, it doesn't matter where. Side 1 hostile airport. Yeah, there's no option to add another site there. They had to have changed that in like edited the file. Yeah, because when you add aircraft, like these are all like if I add a in-flight aircraft now, I can pull from them, and you can see it defaults to the side of the airport. So that is interesting. I wonder how they got that to work. My guess would be that they directly edited the sides of the aircraft in the airport from the mission file with either a different editor than what we use, or maybe with a text editor or a hex editor. But still, goddamn, that is dirty. Although that it does kind of simulate, mixed-use airports, which even the United States has those, where you got a civilian airport with a military contingent there. I can't say I'm a fan of those. I think military and civilian airports should be strictly separated, but it is what it is, I guess. So, we got our first neutral killed, and it was because of a dirty trick from the developers, so... But yeah, overall, we successfully accomplished that mission, I think. We took unnecessarily large losses from our faulty catapult. I'm almost to the point where I'm tempted to disable that. It is a quote-unquote cheat to disable cold cats, but I don't know. But I guess we'll see how things go next time. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.